Hi, it's Candy Gourlay, and I am BookTrust's Writer in Residence. I'm here to talk to you about my competition, Windows into the World. You can download this sheet from the BookTrust website. You can download a big version or just this A4 version. What you've got to do is pick a book that took you to an entirely different world. A book world can be massive. It can be a planet. It can be outer space. It can be a whole country or a jungle or somewhere huge, or it can be really, really tiny. It can be a mouse hole or somebody's bedroom. I'd love to hear what you think of these worlds. The good things, the bad things, how it compares to the world that you live in. Everybody's different, so some people are going to want to write. So you could write all over this sheet, maybe put a few drawings here and there. Or some people might want to draw. You can draw a picture of the world that you've seen and use captions and labels to tell us what you think about it. I'm going to do some examples for you. I love to draw, so I'm going to do a kind of comics version where I'm going to draw and I'm going to use speech bubbles and captions to tell you what I think. Okay, let us begin. So here is a book called You're Safe with Me. It's written by Chitra Sundar and illustrated by Poonam Mistry. It's a wonderful book about these baby animals in a storm, and they're really, really scared. And basically a mommy elephant tells them, don't worry, you're safe with me. When you look at that book, it's beautiful. It's drawn by Poonam Mistry. Well, don't worry, you don't have to draw exactly like that. You can draw in your own style. So here I am, I'm drawing the way I usually draw, and that's kind of fast and very rough, and got a few watercolors just to shade it a little. So there's the storm, the wind, and the lightning, and there's the mommy elephant holding on to the baby animals who are scared, and she's saying, you're safe with me. So this is my book, Tall Story. It's about a boy who turns into a giant. He's a boy who lives in the Philippines, and he moves to England for the first time to join his family, who have no idea that he's a giant. If I were a child in the Philippines reading my book, I would be really curious about the scene where Bernardo, who is 8 foot tall, travels in a tube train, and he's got to be all curled up because the train is really small and he's 8 foot tall. One of the things I'd love you to show me is how the characters interact with the world they're in. So for example, Bernardo is really, really tall. So my drawing shows him all bent over inside the tube train. One of the things that I need to see in your entry is what you think of the world that you're reading about. And so here I've put myself, I've drawn a picture of myself, and I do a little comment on what's happening in the picture. So really quickly, here's another book, You Can't Make Me Go to Witch School. It's written by M. Linus, my friend, illustrated by Jamie Littler. It's about a girl witch who doesn't want to go to witch school. The girls sleep in cauldrons, and the cauldrons are really small on the outside, but giant on the inside. Here is our heroine arriving in the dorm for the first time and seeing the cauldrons where they have to sleep. And she's amazed at how huge the cauldrons are inside, with all the things that you need for a bedroom. So I drew myself right next to the heroine, peering into the cauldron and wishing that I too could sleep in a magic cauldron. It's not bad, and I really enjoyed doing it. Maybe I should stop writing novels and start doing comics. I'm so excited to see what you come up with. Thank you for listening. Send those entries over right now.